It's a clear message from India to China. India will not accept any project that does not respect its sovereignty and territorial integrity, even if it is China's much-touted Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. India will not participate in the second Belt and Road Forum. India's ambassador, Vikram Misri, has said it on record. The event is scheduled for April this year. Why is this important? Because it sends a message across. It's a snub to the Chinese president. The BRI is his baby, a matter of personal prestige for Xi Jinping. Pakistan's Imran Khan, Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte and Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong are among the leaders expected to attend this time, but India's stance on the Belt and Road project is nothing new. In fact, India was probably the only major country to have not sent a representative for the first BRI event, that was in 2017, just before Doklam happened. Delhi boycotted that event, the BRI forum. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said, and I quote, "No matter how things change in the world and the region, China will firmly support Pakistan in upholding its independence and territorial integrity and dignity." Weeks ago, China's Foreign Ministry also said this.
中方奉行互利共赢的对外合作战略，我们的发展是开启门来搞建设，在实施驻港澳。
Now, the Indian ambassador, Mr. Misri, questioned the record of the Belt and Road project on three specific points: cooperation, transparency, and financial sustainability. And here's why Misri's stance hits the nail on its head. The flagship project of the Belt and Road Initiative is perhaps the CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. It passes through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. For India, Kashmir is an integral part of its territory. Put simply, the CPEC project of BRI violates India's sovereignty. Hardly the win-win cooperation that China's foreign minister has been parroting about. In an interview to China's Global Times, Ambassador Misri said that India would not be happy with China's words and that action must follow. He said, and I quote, "Connectivity initiatives must be based on universally recognized international norms, good governance, and the rule of law." This is consistent with India's stand on this controversial project. More importantly, it puts the onus on China to not violate the sovereignty of other countries. It serves as a reminder to Beijing, and China needs such a reminder now more than ever, because the country assured unwavering support to Pakistan's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and socio-economic development. What China does with Pakistan is not India's business, but when it comes to talking about territorial integrity of Pakistan, it will only be right for China to remember its own track record. Besides this, China has also blocked India's bid to designate Masood Azhar as a global terrorist at the United Nations. Now, Masood Azhar has masterminded many terror attacks on Indian soil. You don't need me to tell you this. Isn't that a violation of India's sovereignty too? That's not all. An article in the Chinese state media, the Global Times, says that India will be hurt if it tries to resist Chinese products. That may be the case. But if a market is as huge as India and it resists China, it boycotts China's cheap, low-grade, low-priced steel and many other gadgets, China too will suffer. Is this Beijing's way of warning India about the consequences of protectionism? We believe that India and China have to meet halfway to resolve their differences, but before that, China must stop protecting terrorists who hurt India and be more transparent on BRI. If Beijing fails to do so, India will have no choice but to boycott the Belt and Road Initiative.